So I'm like Jimmy Gore. Perhaps you have people that are a rarity that don't, the medical industry just doesn't understand. The only aspect they can go to is, do you have a psychiatrist by the time you take blood test, imaging test? If you visit more than a few doctors, it's totally in your head. And in my case, they become a liar. The Viper Pole become the liar. If you know your body and you know something's wrong, you need to fight. Don't worry what people say. Don't worry about what the doctors say. All they can do is not treat you. And say this person's just a psychopath and blah, blah, blah. You know, you wake up every day and you put makeup on everything on your life and say, guarantee you we're not making it up yet. There's a lot of that going on today. There's not enough genetic testing. We talk about spending that kind of money as opposed to a waste of millions of dollars on certain medications when the root cause will never be cured. You need to find out what is wrong with you. And it may take your life. You may never find it. But when you do, you dwell on it as well and start living out the diagnoses. You do. People don't think that's true. They'll say, well, they'll try to convince their family member, right? Don't you remember that the doctor diagnosed me with this mental disorder? That's got to be the reason. Realistically, that's a bunch of bunk. It's a contributing factor, but it's not the DNA factor. The markers of the DNA would tell us so much in society today. A common test, like the flu, strep, the virus, your immunization shots, DNA testing should be just that much equality. Then you might not have to spend so much money wasted in the deficit we're in medical and psych. Perhaps, maybe, probably not, but if we had more DNA testing, more genetic showing, more of whom you are. I've said this before, like take this. You know, just go, it's natural for them to do a CMD and BMD and all this kind of garbage. It would be more normal in a society today, as sick as everyone is, with the best scientists, yet the highest sickness. Try a trial and error. That means, can't do this, all right? Imagine finding a cure for this. How much would they be out of money? There's a cure out there and I don't know it. But think about it, boys. The high-end cancer. Imagine being able to pinpoint. It's not a diagnosis. You have that. You say, this is how we treat it, and suddenly you're treatable, not just testable. You can be durable and endure if more genetic testing was done. And I think it's even this simple, but so never going to be. Where you take something like this for hereditary alpha-tryptopenia, Sjogren's, the whole nine. The whole reason they DNA'd me in the first place. All right? Before you take it, or a slew of new meds, DNA testing needs to be done. Then take them. I say them, plural. Then test your genetics again. I've said that before about the... I still believe that. I believe that should have been done. And then people with residual adverse things in their life today is from... Because not everybody's genetic markers accepted this the same way, ever. But wouldn't it... They kept up with what all of our deaths on social media is wasted space. The most detrimental thing known to man, social media. They've done that with all the fear. What's so wrong with saying, well, this is the DNA structure genetically here. Okay, we do this, we wait, we do this, and then we do a third, and then you retest the DNA and see if anything, and everybody's supposed to take a flu shot every year. Well, then yearly, after you took it, or whatever you take, you do a yearly genetic DNA structure to see if it's the same. That is deep thinking of the mind and not out of crazy. It is so brilliant to think that way. Yet you'll never have it. But it is brilliant thinking on us all being sick like we are. In 2024, worst known to man. Maybe things will improve. I doubt it.